maybe you don't know. I have a podcast I've been doing since 2016 called The Trades. And it's my job to give the flowers to the innovators from all across the world. When I went to Toronto, I gave the flowers to all the OGs out there. Shout out to Mingus, shout out to Debbie Mike, shout out to Lego, shout out to Gizmo. I didn't have enough time to do it in LA. Asia 1 was supposed to get an award, Iceman was supposed to get an award, Zulu Gremlin was supposed to get an award. That's all from SoCal. Those are the SoCal OGs, so give it up for the SoCal OGs. So of course, this being the USA Finals, I have to give shout out and flowers to the guys that are responsible for this area. If it wasn't for these guys, you guys wouldn't be here, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so I did this in freestyle session for the first b-boys. So I'm gonna have a story for each guy. I need D-Rock, J-Rock, Mikey Disco, and G-Books. So let me do where's J-Rock? We need J-Rock, J-Rock. J-Rock. Alright. So first things first. First things first, J-Rock was like Ben Affleck.
What's up with you and J-Lo?
What happened to J-Lo? Alright, first, I'm gonna start out with this. So I'm gonna start with J-Rock. J-Rock is lineage of sidewalk breakers. So if you don't know about sidewalk breakers, these guys were in 1985. These guys were pushing like basically what helped influence Jazzy J, Elmer from Rock Force. We all had this tape, the sidewalk tape.
I wasn't trying to give it to him.
I know, yeah. But the whole thing is, Floor Rockers is an extension of Sidewalk Breakers. And his brother was in Sidewalk. You were Sidewalk too, right? As a kid.
I wish I was. No, I was there at the battle, but they wouldn't let me battle because Money B's a hater. I was there at 9 years old.
Shout out to Money B.
Shout out to my brother Money B, Playboy's Inc. But I was there. He wouldn't let me battle with them because...
So here's the thing. Floor Rockers built their own legacy out at Hank Lopez. Shout out to Rabbit. Shout out to Sway. Shout out to the original Free Rock. The original Free Rock. Paul Wood. And of course, he went to move on, and they went Floor Rockers and Style Limits became Style Limits, the first USA crew to win Battle of the Year in 1997. And don't get me wrong, this guy was innovating Spider-Man films as well. So I want to give this plaque to J-Rock from Floor Rockers and Style Limits. Give us, bro. Yes, sir. Okay. Up next, I was at Daly City in Ceremony Mall back in 1993.
Toy Master!
And this guy
Toy
was wearing
Master!
a purple sweater, and he was in a crew called Tailspin, right?
Toy Master!
But they called him Toy Master.
Baby D!
Baby D.
Oh!
So basically, I knew this guy since he was 13. I was 16. There you go. The thing is, he became Octaviano, who was part of Knucklehead, which I'll talk about soon, wanted to bring back Renegades from the 80s. So when he brought back Renegades, one of the first members was my man D-Rock. And D-Rock was there in 1992, took a break, came back in the late 90s and the 2000s and killed it with Rock Strike. He was like Rock Strike's main partner. And he's still active today, working at Afro. So let's give him his flowers. Let's give it for D-Rock, the Renegade. Old man talk. Okay. Now this guy, alright. This guy went to Salesians High School.
El Camino High School.
Then El Camino. You started Salesians in the East Bay. Don't front. This guy was in my first dance crew back in 1991. Called Animal Clackers. Animal Clackers, AK. The thing about Mikey Disco is that he kept dancing when the dancing scene was kind of dying and there was only housing authority, and he continued with what we call housing and freestyle hip hop. Mikey Disco did, and now he's basically kept it alive for so long and influencing so many. Turned around the world and is one of my oldest friends. Give it up for Soul Sector's Mikey Disco. Mikey Disco, and he brought back Knuckle Neck Tribe as well. Back in the...
How the story about that?
Yeah, no, real quick.
Oh, no.
Story time. Oh, you should have gave me a microphone. First off, J-Rock. I met J-Rock around 95 actually, and I used to think J-Rock was Rabbit. And so when you said Rabbit and Squirrel, I'm like, yo, so those were San Jose innovators. But Baby D over here, I met Danny at the bus stop.
Same here.
He was like 11 or 12 years old. He was wearing these huge baggy sweats. And he would show up at this guy Paulo's garage. And he was like one of the first people I saw in live do one-hand hand hops. Oh, no, I'm sorry, one-hand, what do they call me? Jackhammer. No, yeah. So anyways, yeah, I go way back with a lot of these guys, and, you know, so the whole knuckle neck thing. I have to say, before we bring up the last person, G-Books, see, Knuckle Neck was the group that influenced a lot of us. And Knuckle Neck was a hip-hop crew. It was a b-boy crew, but they were a hip-hop crew. And I want to give a shout-out to my man, Alex Aquino, who's in the house. Alex Aquino is the man. Like, he was the guy who brought a lot of this hip-hop culture. You know, he put it all together. He managed, you know, then Scratch Pickles, FM2 when we became Scratch Pickles, Knuckle Neck were their dancers. He was, they were the ones who really pulled the whole hip-hop culture together here in the Bay Area. So when we brought back, so Knuckle Neck was, since they did everything from hip-hop dancing to, you know, making music, to writing, to doing everything, like, they influenced not only the breaking scene, but me as a hip-hop dancer. And when I was a young guy, I used to, you know, I would see Alex Aquino, he had long hair, and he's the reason I grew my hair. G-Books, you were one of my first fucking influences. G-Books, I remember seeing him at the airport on the way to New York, and he had these canvas Air Force Ones with the turquoise swoosh. And the next day I got the same pair of shoes. I wanted to be just like you, dude. And so I want to say, you know, so the flowers, I'll take them. But I really want to give the flowers back to the other guys here and to my man Proco. Me and Proco, every single time we post something together, they would say, "We're good friends since 91." I mean, I know that can get annoying, but it means a lot. There are people who say, we danced 30 years ago. But there's not many people who say, we've been dancing together for 30 years. So, my honor, you're a friend to the Jemima. So, I'm bringing it back to you. And to my man, J-Rock, to my baby D, Danny. And I hope one day that I can return the honor to you. But for now, I have these Applebee's gift certificates.
I guess we
Again, yeah. Thank you.
All right. I can do so, ladies and gentlemen. Boom back. Funky color. All right. So I need everyone to pay attention to this, because I got to put this down, stamped down. The only other scene that mixed breaking with hip-hop dance was Toronto. Shout out to Gizmo, shout out to Bag of Chips. They were doing it at the same time. Well, and there was a few guys in New York. But the people that brought the scene, we had a scene from 1991 to 1993, there was 60 crews?
70. Over 70.
70 crews, and there was a jam every weekend, and that didn't happen anywhere else but Northern California.
We had girls at our jam.
We had girls at our jam. So, we had a full scene 1991, and I contest for those in Florida before 93. I'm just saying, and then J-Rock can testify to that.
I believe you guys there before me.
Yeah. So, this crew, Knuckleneck Tribe, was actually the dancers for DJ Hubert. DJ Hubert, Mixing Master Mike, and Apollo. They became West Coast Rock Steady DJs. Knuckleneck became the first West Coast Rock Steady crew with Zulu Gremlin. So basically, from this man, my man G-Books here, we are the sons, Mikey Disco, D-Rock, myself, are the sons of the Knuckleneck Tribe. And if it wasn't for them, people used to come out here. Crazy Legs used to come out here. Zulu Gremlin used to come out here. Little Caesar used to come out here to dance. Because they got hate in LA for dancing. But when they came to the Bay, they got love. Little Caesar says himself, I went to a jam, there was 300 Filipino kids cheering for me, so I want to come back. Alice Kino threw me out. So shout out to Little Caesar. And one of the guys that really had a dope style, dope dancing, is my man G-Boogie Eugene. Alright, everybody's talking. Give it up for Eugene. G-Boogie of the Knuckleneck Tribe. If it wasn't for him, we definitely wouldn't be here. So I want everyone to take a photo. All 4 awards people come up front.
I got you.
Yeah, there you go. Give it up for J-Rock, D-Rock, Mikey Disco, and G-Boogie. Floorgangz Appreciation Award. Give it up.